Hello everybody, Fuzz here. Welcome back to Alexander the Great's What If campaign, Stage 4, in the excellent Immortal Fire DLC for Field of Glory 2. Still a long title. Let me check real quick, make sure I am recording. I did have some issues earlier. Alright. I hope the sound quality is good. There was a battle to, or was an update to OBS, and that's the software I use. And we gotta see how it goes. Alright, so I have to garrison a ton. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for reinforcements from home. It's fewer reinforcements, but I think they're gonna make my field army a lot better, and I'd rather have my main army better than a bunch of auxiliaries. Or do I want auxiliaries? Because then I could have a bunch of light units. Alright, well, let's look at type. Heavy chariots. I know I just espoused the benefits of them, but I don't really want that many of them. And raw hoplites, I don't want that many hoplites. Some raw troops I'm not opposed to, but that many is quite a bit. Let's see, strength. Well, they're going to be reinforced, so. And that's definitely more javelin men than I'd want. So let me stick some of those guys in the garrison. And I do have a lot of archers. A lot. So let's take the regular archers out of that. I still have 4 archers, which is a little much. So let's take another javelin out. Indian archers might be average, but their sheer numbers kind of make up for that. And then, because I have citizen hoplites, I don't know. I'm going to get rid of the other. What am I saying? Yeah, I'm just getting rid of some of the crap troops here, and I'm getting rid of some of the lighter, not as suitable troops. I'm also probably going to plop these Indian archers down on the garrison. I know I just talked about how great they were, but they're average, and they are pretty crap in terms of the amount of troops they had left. And I just wanted to get rid of them. Alright, so my pike phalanx is 5 wide, which is good. Thracians are good. In terms of cavalry, a light javelin horse, I mean, having 1 isn't the worst thing in the world. They can be helpful. And then I have 5 cavalry units. That's pretty good. I'm going to get rid of a Thracian. I'm going to get rid of a hoplite? Okay, 48 points. Alright, let's just do it. Alright, so I think I talked through what I needed to do. So I'm going to await reinforcements from home, because Carthage capitulated, because I'm pretty sure I just freaking conquered Carthage with that quick rush in. And now I have to march through Iberia and Gaul on my way to conquer the rich cities of Italy, including Rome. Well, that sounds great. So let's get some reinforcements from home, because might as well get the best troops going into the march onto the rest of the world. Alright, so this is a nice looking army, I gotta tell you. This is exactly what I want. Oops. Okay. So it seems to me that I have 60 points, and I should do something nice with those 60 points. Part of me kind of wants another cavalry unit. Let's do it. Alright, let's accept. I can add another general, good. And so again, the thing that I always like to practice is making sure that there's a nice mix of everybody. So let's shove a javelin man over here, shove you over there. For some reason, as I play these games, I always think of, if you're familiar with the mod for Rome Total War, Europa Barbarorum, when you'd click on some troops, I think they were phalangites or what have you, They would say something like Pentapoi, or some ancient Greek that I just butchered. But then again, I guess most people butcher ancient Greek, and it just cracked me up. I just absolutely loved that. And now we are fighting the Spanish. That is cool. That is very cool. Let's take a look at these guys. So it's pretty much entirely Scutarii. I've always said Scutarii, but I don't know where I got that the S was silent, or the C was silent rather. And good God, these javelin men are everywhere. So I think I'm going to head straight into battle. I do not want to deal with all those javelin men. And we're also going to move all of these light troops up to deal with whatever comes as it comes. Okay, and I will just try to pick off the guy on the flank there. But I'm absolutely going to have to just go all in. Because if there's one thing that I've learned from Rome Total War, it's that you don't just sit back and wait for an army that has a ton of javelins to get in a position, or just throw their javelins at you. So as far as I'm concerned, these light troops on the left flank exist solely to get rocked by javelins. Because figure each of these guys has... Well, let's see, where's mine? Yeah, they have 5 turns of javelins. So each of these guys have 5 turns of missiles. And that's not really anything that I like. However, if I can push through and just have a phalanx run into these guys, they're pretty much dead on arrival. If I don't miss my guess. I might actually charge these guys. Oh, wait. Because I'd like them to be a little bit sad first. And apparently the Scutarii or rather the javelin men are close enough where I'm not able to actually move my troops. That is a pain. Well, I'm recording this episode right after I finished the previous one. I'm kind of still in a state of euphoria, if I can call it that. Are you allowed to call things euphoric anymore? I don't know. But I feel good because it was actually really fun to pull off that victory. And now all of a sudden Carthage is mine. So it feels good. It feels real good. All right. So I'm just going to try to get my cavalry straight out of these woods. And it's pretty good. Alexander's in the pike, so the left flank is good. And I think their commander-in-chief, yeah, he's in the middle. What's his name? Coribilo. Coribilo. A lot of these names aren't that difficult, but if you're just trying to see them for the first time, I don't know. It just doesn't go great. Archelaus. I love that name. Good old Archelaus. He's one of my dudes. And he didn't die. He just routed because all of his horses were killed while he conquered Carthage. Alexander did a pretty good job last battle too, so I guess I can't talk. Epiphanios? That's a great name. I wonder what happened to Epictetus. Is he over here? Hey, there he is. Epictetus. Good. I'm actually growing attached to these dudes because they haven't managed to die yet. Alright. Now I'm just screwing around. Let's start with the units that can't charge this guy. At some point they're going to auto-break. Jeez. Alright, there you go. Great. So basically, now it begins. What was that movie where someone said, now it begins, and they're like, no, now it ends? It was really stupid. Oh, never mind, that was Game of Thrones. Whoops, I just outed myself. Not a real big Game of Thrones fan. I really love the idea, and I love well, the concept and the idea are pretty similar. But I don't know. I can't get into it too much anymore. I think it's because, in part, I was a student of history, and it's just one of those things where you get a sense of why certain things are, what the inspiration was sometimes. And I'm not saying that I am a great student of history and, this is why things are the way they are. I'm just saying that, I don't know, wasn't a big fan. Okay, so I'm doing okay. And I'm gonna just hold firm right here. There we go. Looks good. So as I started recording the last video and this video, it's actually gotten pitch black inside the apartment because it is 5:45 and it's winter time in California. So I might get up and get a light at some point, so I'm not just sitting weirdly in the dark, but there you go. I think I found my juice. Excuse me. Again, I really hope the mic's okay. If it's super garbage, I might just record all of these over again, but part of the push for me to get these out is because I don't know when I'm going to be able to record again. There could be a lapse in internet. Oh, come on, routed. Could be a lapse in internet. I don't know how the new space is going to be recording-wise. I think it has a lot thinner walls than here. And because of some moving expenses, I actually had to cancel some of my sound purchases that would have made the recording quality a little better. Things like even mic foam, things like that. Moving's expensive. I forgot. So even though it's only like a $10 purchase here or there, I don't know what kind of costs I might have to incur. But enough about me. Let's kill some Spaniards before they were Spaniards. I think they're called Spanish just because there's also Iberians in this, as in the, Iberia in the Caucasus. And so they wanted to make sure that there wasn't confusion. Well, like I said, all we have to do is pretty much run our pikes into these guys, and they're going to get destroyed. So far that's going according to plan. Oh my god, the commander-in-chief just died. Heck yes. Alright, well that's how you start a battle. Oops, accidentally. I should have charged the other guy. But, yeah, that's how you start a battle. And I would like to thank my forefathers in Rome, Total War, because that's how I know that you just charge these guys straight up, because they don't have the heavy infantry, but they will wreck you if you give them the chance. Then again, this battle's not over. I could perform like garbage for the rest of this, and then I'm back in square one. But I'm going to just try to disrupt these general troops here, because there's a lot of very important people here. I'm hoping he'll attack. If he doesn't attack, I might attack myself. And I'm also going to throw that guy out there just to wreak some havoc. He's going to pop out of the woods, and you're going to run over there. And the reason I'm not charging is because I want these guys to attack so I can flank and hopefully kind of cause some nonsense there. Because they are on the top of the hill, and that's going to come in handy. Alright, now to deal with this. This is a mess. I do believe I've gotten my horses trapped. So stupid. So what can he do? Can you do anything? Nope, he's pretty much stuck. Great. So I pretty much have no choice but to charge these guys so they can't just totally flank and destroy him. And then he can turn around so he can, I don't know, do something. But at the same time, confidence is high. Alright, first step is going well. Oh, geez. That's not exactly as well as I would have hoped. I didn't count on the Indian archers getting pushed back. I just thought they would hold firm. Well, lots of bad things right there. It's like this entire turn is going to be set up to just prove me wrong about what I just said last time. Then again, the AI, like me, is always going to choose the combats that are going to be the best first, and then deal with all the routing and, well, soon to be routing enemy troops. But there we go, that's what I wanted to see. Fragmented, pushback, boom. Heck yes. The only problem is sometimes these guys break super easy and then they'll reform like God knows how far down the map. So you just gotta make sure that when you kill someone, you kill them. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I hope I can cause a chain route there. There we go. Held firm. That's too bad. Well, all of a sudden I went from being not doing too hot to doing real hot, which is a technical term. Okay, excellent start. So I should figure out what to do with my phalanx. First up, just route these guys all the way. And then we're gonna have to turn these, and I'm just gonna go straight into turning there. I don't really want to commit more than, let's see, so I've got raw hoplites. I'm just going to go ahead and charge there because I don't think they can move. Good. Beautiful. So I think I have enough units committed here to deal with whatever they throw at me. So let's turn these guys this way. And, I just did that because I wanted to get there behind the lines to fully get my route going. Epiphanios, not bad. Not ideal, so I am going to have to do that. It's kind of cool though, that hillside's still acting as some kind of barrier. Now the question is, what do I do? I kind of want to charge here, because then I can pin these guys down. The only issue is I don't know... Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it like that. And then I'm just going to keep on picking on Sosiniburu, or whatever his name is. Actually to the point where I will turn that way. And that looks good there. Might as well charge there. Actually, in hindsight, I probably should have attacked these guys first. Okay. Well, these guys are going to rout. But on the plus side, because these guys are turned... Yeah, I should be able to hold them off before they try to flank me, but we'll see how that goes. And end turn. Now it's a question of, the center's gone. I just want to point that out. The center does not exist. I just want to make sure that I can actually destroy these guys before anything stupid happens, such as, they kill some general or some other nonsense. Ooh, good. So I just want to highlight again what's going on here. We're trying to fight at the top of a hill there, and my beautiful, beautiful horsemen, armored horsemen, just managed to fragment 2 enemy troops, including one of their subgenerals. God, I love this game. I just absolutely adore it. I'm already so excited about the new DLC, which still hasn't been announced. They just know that... they accepted beta testers for it, but since I have the Steam version, I opted to not apply for that. But I am so excited for whatever they bring up next. I've played through every campaign save for this one, and I played through a lot of the... Oh, now it's doing that high-speed thing. I played through a lot of the downloadable campaigns at this point, and it's funny because I feel like in terms of gaming, I'm not spending that much time doing it. It's just that time flies in this one. It really does. Alright, let's see, where should I start this? I kind of like the... Let's just get the lone guy. I still didn't really catch how he caught the slingers, but that's hilarious. So good on him. And then let's do a flank charge here, just because I think that'll be pretty entertaining. I'd also like to fight the general on top of the hill, because there's something poetic about that. And then let's try to kill everybody else. Can't flank me if he's not attacking anybody, can ya? Wow, straight up dispersed. Again, beautiful. We're gonna run downhill at these guys and wreck them. Well, I believe I just won. I just checked the score, and yeah, we wrecked them. Could have been a little bit better, but you know, you can't have everything. Alright, so let's charge these guys. Just so I can... Actually, I can't charge them, huh? Let's get out of the way. Maybe he can do something. Be nice to... Yeah, I can't attack Lateno now. Good. Fragmented. Beautiful. Alright, what else is happening here? Let's just, I don't know, chase him off. Bunch of men with pikes just chasing dudes with bathrobes on around. But that's the beauty of ancient warfare. Dudes in bathrobes. Well, they just chased off everybody. Okay, still looking good, and if they don't rout next turn, they will the turn after that. Alright everybody, well this has been a beautiful, beautiful match. Oh dear. Could my overconfidence have gotten to me? Will enough troops rally? Oh, it might be enough. I think all the troops that died were the light units that I had used. It was like those two and maybe another unit over here. Oh yeah, the Indian archers. But they're still doing fine. Look at them. They didn't lose that many men. I hope they suck it up. Well, I think this is it. Now we're just going through the motions of them killing some random troops. But there's no way they're going to overcome a 35 percentile difference, and 43% of their troops are gone. Not to mention, I'm probably going to wreck a couple over here. Yeah, not a chance. Yeah, so those are my 3 units that were lost. And there goes that guy. Oh, and he killed the general. Beautiful. I would like a little more camera control in this game, but I still love it. Alright, now they're over 50%. Yeah, they're done. Another 54%. And that's it, everybody. That is it. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That was a good victory. That was fast. That was very fast. Now that we can zoom in, I'm going to. Here we go. So this was a fun battle. I loved it because I won very easily. But that's what happens when you bring a phalanx to a fight with a bunch of... I mean, what are these guys? They think they're medium foot. They think they're heavy foot, but they are also wearing glorified bathrobes, as you can see there. But they weren't able to get their javelins off. I charged straight into them, and so they didn't get at least like a little bit of disruption at me. This was a really cool battle, and I just love this. This is so cool. And then this little cluster mess was always going to be a mess, but we managed to do it. Now that was what I call victory. 2,000 units lost. That is good. That's beautiful. All right, well, you know what? Let's call that good for this series, or not series, sorry, episode. Iberia proved tough to pacify. Well, it wasn't. I was impressed by the tenacity of the Iberian tribes. I wasn't. They would make good recruits. They wouldn't. All right, well, let's figure out what's going on there, because I was not very impressed with them. But hopefully the Gauls will provide some token resistance. They probably will. They've wrecked me in a lot of battles. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, hopefully when this update comes out, it'll be right when I've figured out what's going on with my personal living situation in terms of setup and everything, and we can keep on going. Have a good one.